Does it please you I want...
Here,
I might have a job for you. If you're as good a fighter as I've heard.
you've heard of me?
Don't let it go to your head. I hear about everything that happens in the
Flattery
city.
like that, how
Mistios.
could I possibly turn you down?
I'm not trying to flatter you. I'm trying to hire you. I need some Spartan military targets removed.
I think you may have the wrong idea about me, General.
Demosthenes.
I'm not a murderer, if that's what you expected.
I expected you as someone who wants to get paid. Was I wrong?
No, not completely. Fine. What do you want?
My spies tell me the Spartans are mobilizing. What I want you to do is hamstring them. Get into their forts and remove the commanders in charge.
I guess that makes sense.
I'm thrilled you approve. You'll need to bring me the seals of the commanders you kill as proof. You'll be amply rewarded.
Those don't seem like standard Athenian tactics.
They're not. But it will work, and that's what matters. We've already lost too many Athenians to those savages using traditional warfare. The other generals disagree, but I refuse to let them destroy our chances.
What do they want to do?
They want honorable face-to-face warfare, pitting our forces directly against the Spartans. We're not going to win a contest of strength against those brutes. We need to outthink them. So, will you kill the commanders?
All right, I'll take the job.
Good. I might not have approval to deploy our men to do this, but I'm not about to let that stop.
You've told me enough. I'll get your seals for you, General. They won't ask any questions. Let's keep out of sight.
Die!
You must be the one Pericles sent.
I am. He said there was an ostracism vote, but didn't tell me what I'm here to do.
Of course he didn't. That's what I'm for.
If someone is exiled, can they return?
If they do, they'll be punished.
What does someone have to do to be ostracized?
Anyone seen as a threat to the city or the people is enough. And then it is up to the vote. Some have been ostracized for simply being more disliked than the person they're up against.
What's my role in this?
The votes have already been cast. We don't have long before they're counted. Take the Ostraka in this bag and exchange them with the ones currently under guard.
You want me to rig the ostracism?
Pericles does. And he has his reasons, I'm sure. Bring me the bag you took from the room and I'll take care of the rest.
No one will see me go in or out. Stay here. Goods from all over the Greek world. You wouldn't think the city was besieged by an army of Spartans.
Not good. There's a body.
should do it. I should let Pericles' contact know. It's done.
You work quickly.
What are you going to do with them?
Dump them in a well. Ah, it looks like the official has arrived.
I apologize for the delay. There was evidence someone attempted to tamper with the votes. Don't worry. The Ostraka are all accounted for. The votes were counted, and Anaxagoras is to be ostracized.
Be slow to fall into friendship, but once you do, continue firm and constant. It will be more difficult for me now that Anaxagoras must leave Athens. We were quite close, although he and Pericles were much closer. It's strange, Pericles wasn't here today to defend him.
Would Pericles normally defend someone?
A good friend? Of course. Yet, Anaxagoras seems pleased with the result. This day has brought more questions than answers.
You said you were close.
He was like a mentor to me. Many of my best thoughts came to fruition through our conversations.
Who are you?
Ask anyone and they'll tell you Socrates. But a name gives you nothing. Our actions determine who we are, and every action has its pleasures and its price. With that said, then, who do you claim to be?
My name is Kassandra.
And still, I don't feel I know you. Perhaps I can find out who you are a different way.
You want to know me?
Knowledge is the one good in this world. Surely you agree?
Of course. Knowledge drives everything I do.
Then we are the same in that way.
Knowledge of when to attack, what weapon to use, or when to use reason instead of violence.
We seem to put our love of knowledge into practice quite differently.
I use it how I need to.
You are clearly someone who would do whatever you feel is necessary. Perhaps for drachmae, or maybe to further a personal goal.
That describes a lot of people.
I suppose I'm curious why you did it. How could I not be when you're the reason my friend is being forced to leave the only home he's ever known?
I did what I was asked to do.
And your needs are greater than those of the man you helped ostracize. Still, you raise a fine point. Who is more responsible? Anaxagoras for getting himself mixed up in this? Or you, for simply sealing his fate?
I'm not responsible for his actions. I have one thing to think about, my own.
Then I hope you also think about today. About Anaxagoras, about choice.
Socrates, there you are.
Here I am.
You're late. They're all waiting for you.
I wish to see Anaxagoras' fate, and so I have. Tell them I'm on my way. Well, it seemed our conversation is at its end. Although I hope it isn't the final one we have.
I wouldn't know. That's everything Pericles wanted. Time to return to him and find out what these Athenians know about my mother. They'll keep a sharp watch here.
Take another step closer. I'll find you, coward! I'll put you down easily! Someone wants to be dead, and I want to get paid. Του ασφαλέσαι.
We'll be watching you, Miss Dios. At least give them a welcome. Pericles, welcome to...
Kassandra, it's you!
Phoebe!
You promised we'd see each other again, and now we have.
I also said, stay out of trouble.
Which I have. Okay, almost out of trouble.
How did you even get here, Phoebe?
Well, I did make some drachmi working for Marcos.
So you paid someone to bring you to Athens?
Not exactly.
Phoebe.
I needed a drachmi for when I arrived. I couldn't use it all to leave, and I didn't want to wait any longer. So I sneaked on a ship. Don't worry, nobody saw.
I just can't believe you made it.
I don't remember much of Athens from when I was a baby. But every once in a while, something feels familiar. It's nice.
I can't believe you're here.
Me either. I can't believe we both made it to Athens. It's so much different from Kefalonia.
But what are you doing here?
I'm here to get you ready. I have to make sure you leave all your weapons and change into these clothes.
So you somehow work here? For Pericles?
No, for Aspasia.
So I don't know. We got three options, you know, like one, two, three.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Not sinking anything right here.
Yeah.
Hey!
Well, I did get into a little bit of trouble
Last
after I
5
got to
minutes of the
Athens.
episode. Here's the audio.
I have been a leader of a small
Technical difficulties.
Aspasia.
At least we provided you with some
And you...
badass visuals in this episode.
Yeah.
So just
We were talking. It was a wonderful conversation. Oh,
quite
man.
witty repartee, but we're here at the
don't
party
understand.
now.
Alright.
We
Have to
finally
change.
shown up
It's
fashionably
just what you
late.
do here.
Oh.
I felt weird at first, but you forget about it pretty
Oh, okay.
My weapons?
All right.
fast. Don't worry, I'll take care of them. You don't want to scare people in there.
Okay. So we're
Well-
going in with no weapons.
I think
All
I'm
right, let's
ready
go
to-
in.
You can't. Not like that, anyway. The Athenians like it best when you try to fit in. But don't worry, I have just the outfit for you.
Oh, what's
Oh,
that?
boy. All right. All right.
Promise
Okay.
you'll take care of
Fine.
my things.
Politics.
Yep. Leave your weapons in the corner.
If I get
and
jumped
I'll
in
come
here,
back
it's
when
your
you're done.
fault, kid.
All right.
I will beat somebody down with my bare hands if I have to.
If we have to. We'll slap fight people. We're not above it.
I feel uncomfortable in this.
Now you look like everyone else.
You say that
Looking
like it's a
good,
thing.
Cassandra.
It is. If you
red
wanted to take
suits
it
you.
seriously,
Yeah, yeah, it
You're
does.
always
it's the
covered in
easiest
blood,
way.
isn't it?
Trust me.
Exactly.
Is that everything?
You're all ready
She
to
wears
go.
her red pants.
Don't
Yeah.
worry. You've done scarier things than this.
I'm struggling to think of any right now.
At least you're not
Sure
wearing
I
a
can't
corset.
keep just
Yeah,
one
exactly.
weapon with me?
No weapons. Now,
No
how
bra
do you go
either.
in? Oh, and don't leave without saying
They
bye.
haven't been invented yet.
Yeah,
It's
of course.
BC.
Yeah. All right, let's go chat to some people. Why are you trying to creep?
Natural kind of
Like,
inclination. Herodotus, what's up? Save me.
Yeah, seriously.
I don't like parties. I can't stab
The
anybody.
mighty mercenary and traveler has finally made her grand entrance. Only slightly late.
Herodotus! Athenians have no problem
Listen,
letting me know
I
when I'm
got
not
jumped on
welcome.
my way in. by this
Exactly.
dude.
Your friendly face.
Don't
What,
let
you
the
didn't hear
company
about
here
it?
tonight
Yeah.
Intimidate you.
I won't.
It was literally a block away.
Pericles is not- He needs these
His body's
guests
still
to
out
love
there.
you.
Go check
It
it out.
might still be warm.
And they, in turn, need Pericles. You're not different from any of them.
Do you really
Okay.
think these
So
people
we're
will
all
help me?
whores. That's what you're saying, dude. You're calling us all whores. Okay.
I mean, that's. I'll accept
and
it.
you're wisely dressed for the occasion. Appearing trustworthy is the most important part of being trusted.
What, heavily armed isn't trustworthy?
I know.
Trust I open a can of whoop ass on that.
Introduce you to everyone. They may not look it, but this group holds the way to the future on the tip of their opinionated tongue.
Oh, okay.
It's better than the tip of anything else.
Sophocles and Euripides, for example.
Sophocles.
Two of the most celebrated
Bullshit
playwrights
artists.
today.
Yes.
No one can throw stones as far as they can. They appear to be locked in some kind of intellectual struggle, as is their way.
Oh.
He's a writer of comedies, of all things. Comedies, Euripides.
Oh.
Okay. Burn.
Yeah, that doesn't look very
Looks
intellectual.
more like a lover's quarrel to me.
Hermippos has also written his fair share of comedies. You should drink more. Lately, his attitudes have garnered him more notice than his works. However, the fellow beside him, Protagoras, is a sophist worthy of as much praise as the great Socrates himself.
It's a whole room full of bullshit artists.
Yeah.
Literally.
Socrates
yeah.
seems like
He's
a
all
good
right.
dude.
Yeah.
I like him.
But
I'm surprised they would let him in the
they're all bullshit artists.
Oh, don't let
So you pick the
Socrates
one you
get
like
under
and
your
roll with it.
skin.
You know.
Exactly.
At least he wore shoes for the occasion.
My
And
God,
the
it's
poor
just like
thing
politics.
gesticulating like an ape is Thrasymachus.
Like, it's literally like
If you listen
politics.
closely, you'll notice he and Socrates are actually arguing the same points. But the wind from his wild gestures deafens him to critique.
That isn't at all what I mean.
That's not what I
Euripides?
meant.
Oh,
But
he
that's
never
what you
attends
said.
his own parties. Which reminds me, there's something I need to get his help with.
Vile Socrates, always appearing where I least expect him. Warrior, protect me
Who
from
invited
this
the
hour
elf?
of game.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, Alcibiades, this is not a time for jealousy, but for love.
Okay.
Party over there.
Yeah, that dude is
Wait.
hammered.
Yoink.
He's like, you, join me.
And
you.
Okay, equal opportunity there.
Let's
All
not
right.
use Alcibiades as an example.
don't reach that level.
And don't drink too much as she's like
All right.
counting the chalice she has. Here you go.
Of a party
Take
like
care of
this.
this.
You know who I am?
This
Yeah,
party
he
could
seems
be
interesting.
fun. Alcibiades drinks like a Spartan. Maybe he fights like one too.
If I could suggest anything, please don't start a fight or end one.
Oh,
You're
but
no
that's what we
fun.
do at parties.
What are you gonna write about if I don't do stuff, Herodotus?
Yeah.
If he's alone, I'll tell him what your brother said.
Oh.
Oh, you get out of
Yeah.
here.
Police needs to know. I'll stay here and look for clues.
Yeah, keep my eyes and ears out.
Me too.
We're just gonna randomly chat with people. Multiple quests accepted. All right, this is the end of this fiasco of an episode.
So before we get Batman on this party,
Yep.
we're gonna give it a do.
All right.
We
Well-
hope you enjoyed the action, though.
Yes.
Kind of badass, right?
Yeah. All right. Tune in next week when we start, becoming the greatest, the history's greatest detective. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great week.